In San Francisco, the medical examiner performs the function of investigating medical legal deaths that occur within the city and county of San Francisco from a variety of circumstances. In San Francisco, there's approximately 5,000 deaths annually. I'm Christopher Warwick, Director of Operations with the San Francisco Office of the Chief Medical Examiner. Currently, the San Francisco Office of the Chief Medical Examiner is located at the Hall of Justice at 850 Bryant Street.
The 850 Bryant site is dramatically outdated and insufficient for the operations of a modern medical examiner facility. I'm Charles Aguirre, Program Manager, Public Works. Should an earthquake of a major proportion occur, we would expect that we could not reliably continue to perform the services or otherwise inhabit the building as we had before that earthquake.
We are in a facility that specifically was designed for a department that functioned in the mid-60s, and forensic science has significantly changed. We've had significant problems with storage capacity for evidence, items of property, and then also personal protective equipment, supplies we need just to do our job on a daily basis. Currently, we have very, very little decedent storage or refrigeration. We are in an aging facility.
The total project cost for the medical examiner project is $65 million. The funding was brought to us by a vote of a general obligation bond approved by the voters.
The new facility is located at 1 Newhall Street in Heron's Head Park neighborhood.
Clark was awarded the pre-construction contract back in 2013. I'm Staci Tsuda, project executive with Clark Construction. We finally broke ground in November 2015, and that started with the demolition of the existing facility. From there, we moved into the foundations in January, so pile foundations, and then with the construction, vertical construction of the new facility.
One of the ways that we keep our project on time, on budget, and within the quality is to have regular meetings. And there are a variety of meetings, like construction progress meetings, as well as cost control meetings. I'm Magdalena Ryer. I'm a project manager for Public Works on the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner project. We walk the project site regularly when we sign off the payment applications, and also when a contractor submits for a change order, we need to go and sometimes verify what was installed, whether it was installed.
The building is 42 feet tall, so it's 2 stories, and then it's 46,000 square feet roughly. So we are tracking to be on time and on budget. We have the roof complete and the exteriors. We're moving forward with the site work. And as you can see, we've got a lot of the interior finishes already installed.
In the event of an earthquake, this facility is designed to operate off-grid for 72 hours.
So taking that into account, there is a lot of structural upgrades that have been made into this building that are not seen in other construction throughout San Francisco or the other Bay Area.
Currently, we do forensic examinations from 8 to 1 p.m. Monday through Friday. Because of the air circulation limitations at the Hall of Justice currently, we literally have to shut the doors and they have to stay in this space. And so autopsy is done here without staff being able to come and go or exit the space. We literally lock down this autopsy suite. Now in the new facility, we actually have bio-vestibules. Bio-vestibules where one door opens, it closes behind you, you're able to then gown up, and then you actually go through a second series of doors, because again, that has its own independent air supply. That door then opens and now you're in the interior autopsy suite. And having that bio-vestibule, that middle space, enables greater flexibility of staff as they move in and out of the area.
In the current facility, investigative unit has very small, tiny place. And in the new facility, the area is almost doubled. And that applies to pretty much every division from the current facility in the new facility.
The space planning that we have here gives them the opportunity to have all of the equipment and the tools needed to complete their jobs in a much more streamlined fashion.
Something that we're really looking forward to is secured parking. And not just secured parking to minimize egress of visiting members of the public, but really to minimize the view of our death investigators removing remains from our vans into the facility.
We have a new visitors area that we're building that is a little bit more friendly to families.
One thing that you may notice in this room is there are no windows. There is no natural light in here, and that's not atypical for most autopsy facilities. Well, in the new facility at One Newhall, we made it a objective day one to ensure that we were able to look up in the middle of exam and see the sky and just see natural light.
So that is one of the things that KMD architects did when they did the design of this building, was to draw in as much natural light as possible.
Because we're a 24-hour facility and we have staff that are here on site, we ensured that design of the new facility enabled death investigators and other investigating scientists to be able to be housed on site. So that meant we needed to design and plan for locker room facilities, shower facilities, the ability to sleep.
About a third of the construction going into this building has been, by contributions of small local businesses.
Part of the project includes improvements to the sidewalks. We'll have all new sidewalks and new curb cuts and landscaping around the building. We'll have a sculpture in front of the building and rain gardens.
The medical examiner's office has been stellar in their contribution to our understanding of their expectations and needs.
It's a building that the Office of Chief Medical Examiner has been looking forward to for quite some time.
This is an extremely valuable contribution to this neighborhood and to San Francisco as a whole.
The new facility will allow us to have greater flexibility and to be able to better serve the city and county of San Francisco and the neighboring jurisdictions.